Welcome back, everyone, to the refuge of the painful tide in our marvelous magic school in Mind Over Magic. Where in the last episode we expanded out the school, well, a little bit. Down here it's only a tiny little bit. Over here we actually expanded out quite a lot. We have more questions than we have answers as to what to do with this room, but the general consensus was to make it a access point. How I do that and what I might do on this level, maybe have the stairs going up through two separate rooms so I can have two lots of chests, that remains to be seen. However, one thing we need to address is the fact that this stupid tiny little bit of a roof over here has made this room into a dormitory instead of a common room. And currently, as a consequence of that, our children have nowhere that they can eat, and they're getting very, very, very grumpy about the fact that they can't eat at a table, which, you know, I'm a RimWorld player, so that makes complete and utter sense to me. The fact that they haven't started murdering each other to drag their corpses onto tables at this point is honestly a wonder, though maybe it's because they can't use the table, so really, it was both a blessing and a curse. But let's get this roof all sorted is the first thing we did. See, instantly common room. There we go. The staff's room, not quite as good right now, but that's fine. Let's go ahead and put a quick roof on here, right about there. And that should be okay. Something like this should work. It doesn't look as amazing, I grant you, but it should work. I'm going to go ahead and I really would like that to be moved, so maybe I just need to wait for this to be finished first. In fact, let's prioritize this task at a 5, so it gets done nice and fast. Let's get all of that made so we get this staff room back, because there are quite a few staff who can't use it right now, and I'm sure that they desperately need that help. There we go. Bedroom. Let's go with... We'll go with kind of a green. Can I get rid of that? There we go. Right, I would like this to be moved then. If we're going to have that... The roof, the kind of peak of the roof in a slightly different place, I would prefer this to be on the right wall rather than the left. And the next we want to put in the canopy bed, and that is why we made so much room in it. Really, can I not place it there because of the... I've got to wait for that to be done. Okay, fair enough. I accept. Now then, we've got quite a lot of stuff to do down here now. Little birdie told me that the lava mine is probably where we need to find the burrower, and that kind of makes sense because that is definitely a tough battle for us down there. And it sort of makes sense that the burrower, which is the only kind of named enemy in the game that we need to defeat for any of the children's medals, it would make sense if that one were a little bit more of a big deal at the end of a very big fight. Let's have it. Do I want the window above the bed, though? Feels a little bit weird. Nevertheless, that's exactly what we're going to do. Maybe I will actually move the window up as well. There we go. It would actually be even nicer if I could have a little round window in there. Oh, I'm so glad to have the nice wallpaper back. And you know, the place for them to eat as well. That is also great. I'm sure they are ecstatic about this. Right, you would like more bits and bobs, wouldn't you? We've got eyeballs, got sinew, got 3 bringses. Marvellous. I have increased the difficulty. We will see if that is good enough for now, or whether I need to increase it a little bit further. We will have to have a watch. But one thing I would very much like is everything hunted. There we go. Go and get them as and when you can. Now, Winterblade, our Raven Cult student with the Lightning Wand 3. Let's have a look at your magic currently. You are 4 of 5 and 3 of 4 on air. That is genuinely quite amazing. What I would love to do is find a couple of people who have lightning at 3 passively. For example, our water mage over here could replace one of our lightning mages. Since, void room in the school, that's okay, that's fine. Heather will get to that in time. But one of the big things that we want is to be able to do away with having 2 dedicated lightning mages, because we just flat out needed the lightning 3. But now we have a couple of folks, or at least one, that has lightning as a passive 3 alongside their primary, and that is going to be a big help for us, I think. Now, Manu, are you the only one that I'm allowing in here? This was pointed out to me. Maybe it is only Manu that's... Yes, it is Manu who's the only staff. You know what? All staff. everyone is allowed to train Manu. You have shepherded the students through so many years of this school. Well, days of this school. Many students have come and gone, and they have you to thank for their magical ability. But you soon will be leaving us, Manu. I'm terribly sorry to say, but it is true. For we have Eelstar over here, who, once they have these last couple of little bits, they are going to be the one to replace you, because, oh my god, their abilities are so great. Let's check on priorities. Eelstar, I want you on highest priority mana charging. Ravian is currently on cleaning highest priority. Let's just do a quick... Oh, you don't need it anymore. So let's pull that back down then. In fact, Ravian, do we want to keep you here? I'm going to say probably not. I think we say goodbye to Ravian at this point. You are an accomplished student. You are going to graduate with honors. But I think it is time to say goodbye to you. So let's go ahead, graduate with honors. Ravian, you've been a joy to teach. Manu shall say goodbye. They will feel the most bittersweet about it, I'm sure. Right, there we are. Let's go ahead, say ta-ra, and we'll clean up another spot in our common room for new students. Eelstar will be great once ready. How about you? You just need to defeat one enemy when full, and also eat in a mess hall common room or house common 10 times. You're going to get this super fast. It's just a shame that you're not a Vivified, because honestly, Vivified with their enormous amount of health, they are great for Earth Mages. It is a tragedy that we're not going to have that. But, poor Silent Psychopath, you were so close. You were almost guaranteed a job. And I can't take credit for this joke, but Silent Psychopath in the comments was like, at least I'm assured a position in the school. It's fine. And then Beatrim shows up. It's like, oh, well. It hit a little bit too hard, though. I'm going to be honest. You're like, yeah, no, I was told that as soon as I graduate, I've got a job. Oh, no, never mind. I was lied to. That hit a bit close to the bone. My lord. Right, let's get this moved around a little bit, because we are definitely going to be running a stairwell up here no matter what else we do. We will probably expand this wall out as well. Right, the fog should be advancing a little bit more aggressively now. And yes, indeed it is. Marvellous, marvellous. Heather has brought in the void caps. Do we have enough that we can actually get spore shroom? No. I still don't have any spore shroom spores. Oh, they're void caps, not... Well, I mean, would spore shrooms give us void caps? Plantable falls? Maybe not, actually. Either way, we want another circular window, and perhaps we have room for that now. We do. Let's get that in here, and then this room will be absolutely marvellous. It'll have everything that it, strictly speaking, needs. Though I do need one or two more items, don't I? Let's... just double check what it was for the wood cutter. The wood cuttery, I love the fact it's called a wood cuttery, needs grounded, one or more one shaper, two or more trees. 3 or more large... that's right. We need the 3 or more large windows, and that's going to be a little while for us to get. Unfortunately. Oh, well. Crafting-wise, we do now have the Lavalina style. We need some slop for this. We can definitely get that. Now, my initial thoughts were to have this room be another classroom. But for the time being, maybe that's not what we do. Maybe we move the refining beasts down into here. I'm thinking that might be what we go for. Where is my cookpot? There we go. It's kind of hard to get to my cookpot. But it's fine. Right, I need to add another meal order. We need slop. Always need some of it. Do until you have at least 10 at all times, please and thank you. Slop is made from wormweed pods and sinew. Alright. So you're going to have to continually make this for us, but that's okay as well. As far as chests go, we want some more storage in here. Actually, let's double check. Storage is mostly full. Yeah, we definitely need more storage then. So let's go ahead and pop down some chests down here. 1, 2, and 3. We can have a couple at the far wall as well if we really want to. That is having the lock facing us. One there. Do I want to put another one over here? Could I? They would actually be able to move. So sure, let's go ahead and do that. There we go. More storage, more better. Right, let's move you down though. Can I? Oh, can I not? No, there we are. Phew. Let's get you down hither. I'm not sure if we can have all of the refining beasts indoors, but we'll certainly try to have as many of them in here as we can. Who's going to be sleeping here? Claimed by Regeray. Access. Auto-assign. I mean, Manu, you definitely get this bed for now. You absolutely get this bed for now. There we go. Looks like... why... Oh, right, this... I was like, why are the students in this plain bed? But they're not. They're just saying they are somewhere. Now, unfortunately, I guess... any could be there, and I could just... It doesn't look like they rotate, sadly. No, it doesn't look like they rotate. You know what then, Manu, you get the bed for now. That's fine. We'll leave it on Manu. Manu deserves. Enjoy, Manu. Down here, if we have a look... Oh, it is technically auto-assigned. I wonder if it... Yeah, Magra's polar bears currently got it. Well, you know, it's just the way it's going to be, I'm afraid. We'll try and get all of the staff into their own private rooms eventually. Well, not private rooms, but bedrooms at the very least. And maybe we'll eventually get canopy beds and isolated rooms for each and every one. But that is a very, very long way away. That is not something that we're going to be able to do for the time being. Now, how is research going presently? And what are we researching presently? We are all the way down here. That's some pig. We will get there in a little bit, I am hopeful. As for the crafting, the Lavalina style... Oh, that is a big thing. Okay. Do we want it more side on? I'm not really sure. Let's just pop it there and hope for the best, I guess. Is there anything else we could put in here? We could have 2 midden jellies, but I'm really not sure that we want that. Instead, what can I have in the pantry? Can we have the sort of stuff that we need in there? Animal parts? Yeah, we can have... Oh, okay. Plant parts, metal ingredients. Sorry, meal ingredients. We could definitely have animal parts. That would be perfect for the midden jelly. So, let's go ahead and build a copy. We'll just tuck it there. As for the Lavalina style, not sure exactly what we're going to need for that one, though. Let's try and get all of... Oh, really? You leave it half... Just like... I said half done. Like, 10% left to go? That's worse than half done. If it was half done, I could accept the delay, but... Man. Oh, well. Right. But now that we've actually started to get some brains, maybe time for us to come down here. So we've got carriers and sweeps. Let's have a look at what else we can put together. We are going to want... no qualified staff. Damn, drat, and indeed blast. Okay, we're going to need to get ourselves a gifted Dark Wand 2 user, I think. No research selected. There we go. That some pig has been finished. Alright, let's have a quick gander at what else we can do. We could also be dragons to get some even better food. But medicine and medicine accessories is probably the better place for us to go, and there's a very specific reason for that. Is I have noticed that some of our students are getting negative moodlets as a consequence of recuperating in a place that isn't a medical room. So let's start that research right away. If nothing else, we can definitely add a medical room over here, perhaps, and that would be marvelous. I just want to see what this looks like, though. I am not at all disappointed. We've got a lava pig with metallic crustiness on their back. What the heck? I love it. Really? I can't name them, I don't think. The fact that you're called Wilbur is perfect. I really hope we can get a Charlotte. Right, okay, so let's have a look at you. Refining. Add refining orders. We get stone. Used to expand the school and build furnishings. Scarce above ground. Plentiful in the underschool. Ingredients, wood. 1 wood for 10 stone. 2 wood for 10 iron. And 25 wood for 2 sculpt stone. Okay, special stone for creating and advancing magical, advanced magical objects can only be found in the underschool. Right, okay, well, stone, do until you've got a frankly silly amount. Let's actually pull this all the way down to 0 and then just go whomp. I always want 100. Add iron, do until you have, once again, 100. That seems reasonable. I'll take 50 wood. This will take, no, actually, no, it won't, because it makes 10 each time. Though they're going to be really easy to get to. This one, though, let's just do it until you've got, like, 25. We'll keep it there. That's going to drain my wood stock so shockingly fast. But it is necessary, I feel. Hopefully, now that we've got the light in here, this is going to be growing at growth rate 300%. Marvellous. Sunlight required 100%. That's great. We haven't got nature powered going on in there, but that's fine. We will get more and more trees on the go at all times. All right, so the main concerns have been addressed. I'm very happy with this. Winterblade, let's have a look at you. Well, actually, no, it was who wanting. I want you to be full. Are you full? You are not. But it is not time yet for you to eat, so that's okay. We will get there, though, in time. Are you gobbling down stuff? Are you going to make much of a mess in here? Because maybe we're going to want a lot of sweeps taking care of this room. I don't know. Like, yeah, oh, you are absolutely making a mess. There we go. Sweeps already doing their job. Thank you very much, sweeps. Okay, how much iron? We've got a stupid amount of iron and a reasonable amount of stone. Okay, so we're just going to continue working on that. Hopefully, though, we can make sure that... I'm going to put the beast up at a 4 for both. So they get... especially the midden jelly. Because if there is a carcass out here, I want it brought in. That's a reasonable priority. Alright then, research, medicine, lightning, that's fine. However, what are we going to need for the various rooms over here? If we have a look at the medical rooms available to us, we've got the nurse's office, reasonably easy to do, 2 or more beds, just needs to be lofted. The infirmary needs to be 3 or more medical beds, 2 or more incense burners, and private. And then the hospital ward, private and lofted, 5 or more medical beds. As you can notice, the fog is now advancing at a rather rapid pace that we're going to have to deal with in the not-too-distant future. Hopefully we can sort that out. But the hospital ward, 5 or more medical beds, 4 or more incense burners, 2 or more tincture shelves, and 2 or more medical carts. As great as that sounds, I don't think so. Medical rest recovers a lot more HP requires for advanced rituals. I don't think... No, we're just going to go for an infirmary. I think we will go for an infirmary over a nurse's office because the nurse's office has a bit of a morale penalty associated with it, but we will see what we can do. What do we have in here? What I would like is maybe... Can we build a ward? Let's check. Garden, storage, lighting, crafting, construction. No, I don't think we can build a ward. I know that there is something that can push or like hold back the fog if it encroaches too close on the school, and that might be something for us to have a look into. Rituals wise, we could do a superior repel fog. It needs basically nothing right now. The wood requirement is something of a problem, but should be alright. Let's go ahead and repel this for the time being. Let's just get it nice and far away. And then we're going to go down and have a bit of a poke into the Underschool. While all of that's going on, though, we're also going to want the stairs to start moving up. I'm thinking having the stairs... we're going to need to move this around. Probably put it in a window, actually, instead for the lighting. Maybe just one down here and then one up there. Just have them a little bit offset from one another, just to be a little bit squiff. Needs more resources. That's fine. We can get that in a little bit. But this is going to have to move, unfortunately, because popping this in... Well, I could just tuck it over here, I guess. Sure, we'll pop it over there. But having the stairwell go up the middle is going to be a little bit of a chore for us. We've got loads of trees over here that we can gather. We might as well. Can I have... You know what? It's always easier to do it this way, in my opinion. And just chop all of them. There we are. Alright. The fog should be back fairly soon. And then we can also chop these ones down as well. Chop, chop. There we go. Not too bad, all things considered. And there we go. Alright, a battle awaits. 11 hours. Where is said battle? It is over here. An animus crystal. Rewards eyeball, smoke pills, and mana crystal. Do I need any? We've currently got a stock of mana crystals, as far as I'm aware. Can I have a look at minerals? Non-magic corpses? Nope. Refineries. Is it in materials? Yeah, we've got 4 mana crystals. I totally don't need that fight right now. That's an okay fight. We can leave it. Instead, we're gonna plumb the depths. Now, this says it's only 1 skull battle after 3 fights. Is that going to be true, or are you telling me fibs? I guess we will find out. Let's make sure that whoever needs the food is full. You are, in fact, full, so Platinum Toast is coming with us for this one. Let's begin. Now, Platinum Toast. Let's pop you back there. You've got Earth 4. Actually, Earth 4 should be at the front. Silent Psychopath with Waterfall. That's nice. Winterblade down here. Also nice. And it is going to be all the students, because they are just, frankly, so much better. But am I about to send them to their doom? That is a fair question. And so I'm going to send them with 4 potions of rejuvenation. We will take 2 potions of recharging and 4 revival flasks. Best of luck, students. Don't worry, I hear there is a troll in the dungeon. It's fine. We know what the precedent is for trolls in dungeons. The staff just lose their minds and then the children just kill it by shoving a wand up their nose. Corrupted mana lantern? What? Okay. Thrumming headache. Hearing an endless painful thrum in their heads due to the corrupted mana lantern. Okay, that's actually kind of horrible. We're going to have to expand the spine to get down there. Okay, well, you're kind of pushing me ahead faster than I was expecting. Now, this is because that I have upped the difficulty. Maybe we've upped it a little bit further than it was before. Again, there were warnings that the difficulty has risen above the previous settings, but still, I kind of pushed it to where it was because I feel I have a much better idea on the overall set of things now. Right, vengeance we're going to want on the front, so let's do that. Whomp. We're not going to get the earthen armor, sadly. I could hit someone with slowing strike. Which one of you? And does this hit multiple people? Attacks an enemy twice, so yes, we want slowing strike on you. Let's push you back so that they can activate their armor faster, and just lucky that they did, because they did just take a bit of damage there. There we are. Mana burst, very nice indeed. We could go with torrent or consecrated drops. 30 armor to allies in the targeted row, remove sadness, fearful, and restless. I don't think we've got a great deal of worry there. Instead, I could go with torrent on you and take you out completely. Sure, let's go with that. Womp. That's 1 down. Now, I don't want to burn all my mana, because again, we've got to go through 3 fights, but that's why we've got the recharging ones. Right. The fireball would be welcome here. If we are lucky, this might just kill. Yes, there we go. Fantastic crit there. Alright. Got a bunch of stuff. Oh. I see. It wasn't like one after the other. Oh, right, okay. Well, best of luck. You can't refill your mana before going on this time. I'm sorry about that, but you're just going to have to grab all the things and charge forward, because we need to get through here quickly. Alright, what are we up against? We are up against a lantern key. I really need to get an earth mage with speed, because this is a pain. Alright, you're going to attack twice. You are going to attack the strongest enemy. Applies minus... The strongest is a worrying idea there. Still, let's go for vengeance. You're going to have to attack someone at the front. Yeah, saw that coming, unfortunately. Okay. Well, let's get Slowing Strike on you. You're going to kill yourself in a second on Earth Armor. There we go. And then Torrent on you. Go. Pop. And then we... Actually, I'm going to have you pass to gain some mana. Let's get our mana back. We could go with bolts that would kill. Or I could use this to recharge mana, and I think that's the better call here. Yeah. Smash isn't going to do much, sadly, because you are just lower on mana right now. But how much shield have you got? And how much damage does this do? You can pass and just regain some mana there. I could go with Torrent at this point. It's such a cheap spell. It's kind of bonkers that it's as cheap as it is. Sure, let's go for it. Okay, that's 2 down. 1 more to go. And finally, 2 skull rating here. That shouldn't be too terrible. Abandoned mining tunnel full of lava and creatures living here typically deal more damage and have less HP. Rich with iron. Let's not waste any time and just get straight in. Now, we do have the recharging potions that we can use, and we almost certainly will. Oh, God. Alright, so you were correct. It is... okay, so I was expecting this to be some sort of massive boss with... like 3 skulls, so I was a little surprised, even though I said earlier, oh yeah, it's probably in the lava area. I was expecting this to be a much longer area, and it's like, oh yeah, when you go in, it's 3 battles, and at this point it would be 2 star battles and then a final boss. So this is actually better for us than I was expecting, but also not. Attacks an enemy. Total damage 40. Cocoon heavily shields itself to prepare a big attack next turn. Shrapnel attacks the front rank of enemies. Vengeance first and foremost. Let's get that going. Where everyone's going to get a chance here. I want you to use a potion of recharging. Yep. Now, who else needs some mana right now? You, mostly, but Eelstar does again, so go ahead with the recharge on Eelstar. That being said, I mean, I could do Slowing Strike. Bolt 2. Jolted, greatly lowers speed. No, I would rather use your ability to recharge right now. And it's not going to be able to push us ahead. Like, we can't lap the enemy in the turn order, but still, that's not too bad. Now, let's get this. There we are. Now, as for you... Soak. Attacks an enemy and lowers their power and speed by 7. Let's do that. I can only hope that water is especially nasty for a lava creature. Okay, didn't do too much damage. Nice. Okay. Now, attacks an enemy, spends half of the caster's current mana and deals twice that much damage. Could I could greatly improve the effect of that. Right now... I mean, there's not much in it. I could add Vengeance onto the back just in case there is an attack that hits back there, but I don't think we will. I think we're going to go with Flame Lash. Crit, please? No. Oh, well. It was a nice attempt, all the same. We can now use our Potion of Recharging, of which we only have 1 more. Let's get you back in this. And we could go with another recharge, or I could just pass. There is a good reason to do that. Let's go with Jolt. Yeah, let's increase that back up. Let's just keep... I mean, you were always slow, but it's fine. Let's add a little bit more Earth Armor. There we are. So Taunt is now very high on you, which I'm liking. We could go with Soaked, but it's so much mana for that. I would love Consecrated Drops. Just to get a bit of mana on armor on everyone. Okay. Worried. Concerned. Deeply. Let's pass the turn. Yeah, let's pass this turn. I want everyone to pass. There's nothing we can do, I don't think. Well, actually, is there? Technically there is, but they are greatly untargetable, cannot be targeted, and lava power. Plus 10 power each time the burrower lava submerges itself in lava. Alright. Well, it's not nice, but you should have so much taunt and so much armor by the time it comes up that it's really going to ignore everyone else. Pass the turn for you as well. Oh, that hit both. It did hit both. Okay. Did you take any... You took a decent bit of damage, actually. Okay, well, for 19 mana, we can do 57 damage. But I would like to use a Potion of Rejuvenation as a bonus action. And then Flame Lash. We're going to get a crit? We are not. But that is fine. It's only got 17. We can just go with a Bolt. And that ends it. Pop. Now, I'm hopeful that anyone who needed the Burrower got the Burrower as a consequence of it being defeated while they were in the party, but I might be wrong about that. Burrower Lava Rematch Effigy. Oh, so I can just go back down there. I do like that Underschool section, though. I must say, that was actually quite good. All right, not bad. Not bad at all. We need to get down there next, though. Quite badly, actually. I'm going to let people go and heal, though, because pretty much everyone needs it. Oh, actually, only 2 people do. All right, never mind. We didn't have any Wolfkin in that fight, despite them being so much better. That is going to be a problem. Right, Eelstar is in possible break levels. Yeah, Eelstar is going to be really rough. Slept on the floor, 13.6 hours, disengaged, not really learning anything right now. Doom and gloom, thrumming headache, 8 bitter gruel, somewhat unstable, in pain. Alright, do we have any of the particularly nice meals? Let's have a look in this pantry, I believe. We've got slop in there. Do we have any nice meals up here? We've got no meals up there. Okay. Well then. Let me select the lantern. I would like to add honeyed gruel. We are going to do something that I haven't done in a while. We are going to set up a new group specifically for times like this. Let's go with always keep 10 honeyed gruel on standby. However, most people are not going to be allowed to eat that. We're going to have the regular students, and their meals are going to be all staff. I'm going to take... Yeah, honestly, I kind of feel like this. Get berry soup or bitter gruel, maybe. I'm going to add that in. I'm going to copy that and paste them across. Now, you might be wondering, well, why are you doing that? For now, I want all students, all staff to just eat basic stuff. Maybe the staff I'll allow something more, but for the most part, they've been doing fine with their conviction for the longest time. Now, this does mean that maybe I don't need all of these different consume groups. I could possibly just get rid of them and just have, like, not fussy about food also in there. But I like expressly saying, hey, if you are a vivified or a wolfkin, go for this. But we now need a new consume group. So add a restriction. I'm not going to add this over here yet. I would like to allow all. At this point, I'm going to let someone pick whatever the best thing they can have is. Now, for the group here, we've currently got not fussy about food. I am going to say, if someone has got low enough conviction, so your conviction is going to be dropping hard. We could say that perhaps if conviction is below 50, or maybe even higher than that, maybe, because there's 3 ways that you can try and restore conviction. 1, you can feed them. If they eat something that gives conviction, it'll go up. And they can do that as long as they're not full. As soon as fullness is dropped, the moment they eat, they're back to full, and it'll be a couple of hours before they want to eat again. Secondly, they can dance or they can sleep. Sleeping in a good place will give them conviction. Dancing in a good place will give them conviction. So, let's go ahead and go to groups. I've been kind of waiting for a reason to do this, I'm not going to lie. Low conviction eat. I'm going to say that regardless whether it is student or staff, the only thing I want to make sure of is it not vivified. Vivified will get no benefit from this. Wolfkin are different from vivified in that Wolfkin are... They can get some benefit from food. Vivified will never get any benefit, positive or negative. Well, benefit. They'll never get any status, positive or negative, from food. But Wolfkin can just eat live prey, and it doesn't give them a negative. So right now, our Wolfkin are the only ones who aren't getting negatives of food because they just go out, grab a rat, and munch down. But that isn't to say that they don't enjoy good food. So we want anyone that can gain a benefit from this. So is not a member of Vivified. Let's find you. Wolfkin, Vivified. There we go. So only people who are on there. And now, conviction in range of, let's say, if their conviction is somewhere in the range of 0 to 60, and status does not have full. Because if they're full, they're full. There's no point in giving them any more. Full of resolve. Let's see. Full. There we go. Is everyone full right now? Is that true? Oh, it might be this one. Let me rise that back up. High Kaiser is currently there. High Kaiser should be the only person in the school who's not full right now. Let's have a quick look. Yes. Okay, that works for us. So back into groups. If you have conviction below 60, let's say 65, because that is actually quite low for us. We don't want it to be that low. So 65 would be somewhere around here. Then 50. Then I'm guessing 40 would be somewhere around here. So realistically, maybe what I want to say is if it's below 70, though actually most people have got, well, quite a few people have got below 70. So I would say conviction target is 65 there. 70, 0, 40. 7.5. I mean, right now it is particularly rough, and a lot of them slept on the floor for reasons I can't even begin to imagine. Oh, actually, yeah, you were in the... yeah, okay, so that's not normal, all right? I don't usually make my students sleep on the floor. They've got the best room in the house, okay? Don't give me that look. Still, 65 is probably good. If it's below 65, and they're not vivified, and they're not full, then I would like them to eat. Consume. Low conviction eat. Go ahead. Grab yourself a meal. Now, that should trigger a decent amount of time. We want another option now. And in fact, maybe what I could do to follow that up, I can add a new schedule, and this will be low conviction eat as well. And honestly, I do still want them to have regular sleep time because it's important that they sleep. But realistically, they will stop eating the second they've fed. The moment they go and eat, they'll be full, and so they'll no longer be in this group. So that kind of fixes the problem for me. That being said, I do want to make sure they have got a sleep period because the dormitory is quite amazing. So all students can go in there, or I can give them the fully trained setup instead, actually. I think that might be a better time, or I could even just give them a completely different time. And that might also... Maybe this is when low conviction students sleep. Perhaps this is, actually. We're going to have a specific time for low conviction students to go to bed. There we are, low conviction eat. Next up, we want a new group. Low conviction dance. There we are. Now, we don't need the membership here, because the Vivified should dance as well. However, the first thing I want them to try and do is eat. So, if they are a member, they can't be a member of Low Conviction Eat. And what this will do is it'll exclude... they'll always try to eat to fix their low mood first. Look, okay... Trust me, I realize how bad this sounds. Like, yes, eat your emotions away, student. That's a good coping mechanism. However, in this particular case, it is actually one of the best coping mechanisms because they can do it so quickly and it just gives an immediate bump to their conviction, not a slow drip over several hours. So if they're at the point that they're about to break and they can have something to eat, quickly go over there and eat the best food you can put your hands on. However, if that's not a thing for you, and in fact, what I should do in Consume is maybe go in there and say, hey, yeah, don't eat the bad stuff. From now on, don't eat anything that's going to give you sad thoughts. No carcass stew, no gut berries or gut berry soup. Probably no crower or dire rat either. I'm not sure, but we're hopefully going to be able to get this stuff, because if we can't, then they're just not going to be able to eat, and they'll just sit there being hungry. That's why I do kind of need the time to also sleep, otherwise big problems. But let me just double check. Have we made this? Now, we should have enough ingredients to always have these. Surely. Oh, that's a manual antidote. I keep clicking on that. I'm almost tempted to move these around just to make that easier. Right, I do need this to be done, and this should probably be a high priority. You know what, Mano? If you've got stuff, if you haven't got other things to do, please go there. There we go. So, next up. If they are not trying to eat their emotions, because they're full, they should already be in this range for their conviction, in range of, let's say, 60 or lower. So this is a more dire position. They should already have tried to fix it with eating if they were between 60 and 65, but if that didn't fix it and they continue to drop, well, now we need something else. But just in case, check that they aren't in the low conviction eat group, because if they are, go have another meal. Yes, I know you only just ate, but you got room in your stomach, fill it with more sweets. Then we want status does not have... Now, which is the status for high conviction? Is anyone here... recreation. I think it's relaxed. I could be wrong, though. No one has danced in a while. That, in and of itself, is a problem. But I'm fairly certain it's relaxed. Does not have relaxed. Let's have a look for you. It'll be in the R's all the way down here. Relaxed. I think that's what we need. Let's just double check, though. You're craving recreation. Oh, no, you're relaxed. Then what is it that we need? I wish we had a chart for these. Give me a second to look through these and see what sounds tranquil? Taught while wet? I mean, tranquil sounds a bit better, but rested is for too much sleep. Give me a second. Okay, from what I can tell from reading through all of these, I think it is tranquil, but we'll have to keep an eye on this one. But that already gives us Silent Psychopath and Platinum Toast, who are both in a position where they're not hungry, because they are full, but their conviction has dropped below the requisite amount, which is actually kind of good. Eelstar is way up there just because they were already there. But their conviction is dropping, and that is going to be a problem. So 71 below target, so they're currently at 71. So this gives us our dance group. So this is how they're going to fix their low conviction. Add a new group. We want anyone low conviction dance. There we are. And in this one, oh, don't worry, game. No. We're going to have lots of recreation in this group. Because if they're in this area, because this is somewhere they go only when there's low conviction, and the threshold, the highest point that they can have their conviction is below the threshold where they will already be in the low conviction eat group, I don't need to worry about them not eating and just dancing forever and wasting away. The second they're not full, they'll go and eat because they'll switch categories. The only time they won't is if they're asleep, and that's fine. I want them to get sleep. Whilst in this room, they're going to get a decent amount of conviction as well. And in fact, that's something that we're going to touch on in just a second. If we have a look in here and rec rooms, just being in the common room, if they're sleeping, plus 15 conviction. If they're dancing, plus 5 conviction. If they're eating, plus 15 conviction. Now, they won't sleep more than they, as far as I'm aware, they won't sleep if they're just not tired. But the final thing we're going to do, and maybe this is something that we need to consider, but the final thing I would like them to do is they're always going to have a sleep time. We will add in a final one, low conviction sleep. There we go. So you'll first try to eat your emotions away. If that doesn't work, you'll dance your emotions away. And if that also doesn't work, just sleep. Just try to forget what's bugging you by embracing sweet, sweet unconsciousness. At this point, I don't want them to be a member of low conviction eat. I also don't want them to be a member of a low conviction dance. Where are you? Right down there. We want the status at this point. Once again, we want this one to be. We want conviction to be in the range of 55 or lower. So again, they're only going to do this if they're below this conviction part. So that means the moment they can dance, they'll wake up and go and dance. Now that is a good question though. I wonder, can they dance? This will keep them more or less topped up on dancing, except when they're sleeping. But maybe I should have this the other way around, because we only get 5 conviction for dancing, whereas sleeping gives quite a lot of conviction in here. Still, this is the way we're going to do it. And I'm not even going to put a finish on this. If you are in this place, try and sleep. I'm hoping this will work. We will find out if it works. So finally, we want add custom schedule, low conviction, sleep. There we go. And this one is just, yeah, tunk. Spend the whole day sleeping. This is getting a little bit too close to reality for me. It's like, yeah, I'm depressed. Sleep. I feel that we are feeding into to not exactly helping anyone with this. Nevertheless, this should help us out a bit for now. All right, let's unpause. Finally, we've got some pretty solid groups there. Manu, go and make the necessary components for us to have some good meals for our peeps. We'll have a look at who's in which schedule right now. Well, actually, we won't be able to see that. We can see who's in what group right now. Okay, so a bunch of people want to eat. They don't have things they're allowed to eat, however. So they're going to hold off on that one. We will see as soon as Manu's finished this. How long does that take? Manu, you coming back? Refills remaining. There we go. There we are. Some honeyed gruel. One of the students should immediately make a beeline for that. No research selected. Okay, so we've got all of the medicine stuff. That's perfect. We're going to want to get that on the go. We don't need to worry about this one right now. What we need... Well, I mean, the Dark 1-3 would be grand, but that's a little bit of a ways away. Honeyed gruel over there. Maybe we should also get a bit of stir fry. Conviction plus 5 when eaten. Can eat human, raven, cuttle, vivified, wolfkin, or shattered. Requires... What does this take? Bitter rice. Really? Just one bitter rice makes Bitter stir fry? There must be something else involved in this. I can't imagine that that is not the case. Honeyed gruel requires honey drop and bitter... Well, maybe then this is the better one. This requires... Oh, a dragon wok. An intermediate station used to cook meals requires fire to use. Placeable on the floor and on the ground. Dimensions 3x3x2. Default recipe is bitter stir fry. You know what? Let's go ahead and make sure that we've got as much good things for people to eat as we can. Like, you've grabbed it. You're heading upstairs. Go, go, go. Let's have a watch of you and see how this affects your conviction. So platinum toast, current conviction, dropping like a stone. Gobble that down. Om nom nom. There you go. That'll give you a nice big bump up, but you're still below the requisite amount. Target conviction is only 53. So let's have a look at your current group. You're in the group Dance. Dance until your feet drop off. Well, actually, no, don't do that. Dance until your feet are... Oh, where are you going? You should be dancing. You're in pain. Oh, right. This is actually going to be a big problem because it's going to be a constant drain on you. Can I get a ritual on this bed? Is there anything I can do? No, I can't. Oh, that's unfortunate. This is going to be a problem because you are going to take quite some time in there, actually. Alright, well, we'll do what we can. I think the main thing we need to do is get down here as quickly as we can. We're going to have to send some staff to do this one. Let's begin the attack. We're obviously not going to send out our students for this one. Manu, I'm going to need you on board. We're going to take Encrypt. That does mean Manu's not going to be cooking. We will bring... Actually, is there anyone who could come along whose conviction isn't utterly destroyed? Beatrum's is actually not too bad. Maybe Beatrum can come along. Also, Silent Psychopath isn't terrible either. You know what? Silent Psychopath, let's get you down there. And we'll bring in... Jitterbug. It's been a while since we took Jitterbug out. Fill up first. Bring some revival flasks. Bring a potion or two of regeneration. Yeah, greater potion of recharging. Some potions of recharging. In fact, we'll top the rest off then with rejuvenation. Alright. Begin the fight. Please go down there so we can destroy this bloody banner lantern before it destroys us. Losing the school at this point because of that would make me very sad. But we're going to have to expand this place out, I think, if we're going to want a dragon walk. We're going to have a much bigger kitchen. I mean, I'm not against it. On that note, what is involved in making a much, much bigger kitchen? We've got the basic kitchen there, fine kitchen, but need lofted. Needs 2 pantries, we've got it. 2 or more large spice racks, 2 or more small spice racks, and 1 dragon one. I think we can do it. 200! I thought this said 2,000 there for a second. I was very, very confused. But it also gives conviction to cooks. That's actually pretty cool. Right. Preparing for explore. Wolfkin. Possible break risk. Yes. A thunderstorm rages. A violent rain will damage and eventually destroy that which isn't covered by roofs. Lightning will damage roofs not protected by lightning rods. Oh. Lightning specialized mages start battle with lightning waxes, and fire specialized mages start battle. Ah, no. Well, it is what it is. Alright, let's get in here and see what we can do as quickly as we can. Now then, you're going to be attacking the strongest ally. I think that might actually be Manu. But let's go ahead and drop on you. Go. And again. Takes out the back row. Maybe I should go for the front row, frankly, but oh well. Too late. Didn't do it. We could follow up with a torrent. Nice big wallop of damage. Earth armor. The difference between these teachers and their students is the sun and the moon. And you get 2 attacks, so bolt. And again, bolt. Beautiful work. Now, has that exposed whatever this thing is that... Oh, no. It has not. Oh, I should have known. Okay. That's showing me the route I need to take. Barren mineshaft beneath the school, home to dangerous creatures. See, this is the problem, is that the difficulty is spiked suddenly in a school that hasn't really been built to deal with it. We could, of course, say goodbye to certain students. That is definitely a thing we could do. You should go and eat soon. In fact, I'm not going to take out Manu again. But we are immediately going to head out. Manu, you're going to be replaced with... Can I possibly afford to bring Eelstar? I mean, maybe. Eelstar will make the fight a lot faster. Let's go ahead and bring these along. The revival flask as well. I don't think we're going to need all of those. Just go ahead. Top up your mana before you head out. Roof has been... Oh, no. No! Oh, actually, this is one of the least bad places for that to happen. Go ahead and repair that, please. But clearly, I need to put up some lightning rods. I do believe I have those, thinking about it. Where would that be? Lighting, not lightning. Furniture, I'm guessing? Yeah, we've got some lightning rods. Would we be able to erect these around the school? Maybe at the highest points, though that one didn't even remotely hit the highest point. You know what, let's put these around a little bit, since I can, in fact, scooch them. Build a copy. I want that to be more or less at the front there. And build another one, kind of middle of the road down there. That should help. We'll see. If they can do that. Oh my lord, why? Let's get that repaired. Chop chop, if you wouldn't mind, but I am taking my Earth Mage down here, which is a problem. Okay. It's a couple of folks down here. Where is the last? Oh. Wait. Is Eelstar... No, Eelstar is here. Okay, let's go. This might be all we need. We'll find out. Right, the Hallowed One attacks the front row of enemies. That's not something we want. So we do kind of need to take you out as quickly as I can. Now, you've got a lot of attacks. You're not going to be able to take them down in one go, though. But we can do a decent chunk of damage to you. You're not going to be an issue, because by then I'll have a proper defense up and running. Yeah, let's just take you out. 1, 2, and... Oh no, it only gave us 2. I thought it showed us 3. My bad for misunderstanding that. Right, Torrent then. Or I could go with Soak for 37. Could really slow you down, but there's really no reason to. Let's just remove you from the fight. Yep. Earth Armor. It won't get the reflection, but it won't really need to. Alright, now let's go for Vengeance, though, because you're going to get hit by both of them here. Let's get a Bolt. I could put down 2 bolts. You're going to get hit by both from Vengeance, which will be very nice. I am, however, concerned for Eelstar. That was a lot of damage you took. You'll still be okay, but... yeah, you took another big chunk. Not great. Torrent 2. Let's get you as wounded as I can. Earth and Armor again. Now, use the Flask of Rejuvenation on yourself. And then I'm thinking... well, honestly, it's kind of a waste of your mana regardless of what we can do, but we'll just get that done. There we are. We should be able to finish this. No, we won't. Well, we will have 1 recharging, I believe. And use Flask of Recharging. And then another bolt. The difference with our staff here is kind of, again, the sun and the moon. That was unfortunate. Did a good bit of damage there. But has that opened up the way? No, it has not. Ah, okay, well, we're going to have to keep pushing through the spine, try and unlock as much as we can. We've unlocked the fungal caverns over here. We've unlocked another lava mine down here. Alright, well, we're just going to have to accept this. I might have to say goodbye to some of the staff, though. Sorry, the students. It's going to be a rough one. Very rough one. Alright. Well, we've got a bunch of gubbins we need to fit. Oh, really? That is not where that needs to be. Let's cancel this sample there. And please prioritize the repair. Oh, what I would not give for some peeps to be able... Like, let's pop that up to 5 as well. What I wouldn't give for having some peeps who could do repair and get the quilted repairers up and running. Alright, well, we'll see what we can do. We've got leaks all over the place. Right, there we go. That one's fixed. Let's grab priority. I'm going to put the repairs on a priority 4. But the building needs to be a priority 5, I think. Let's make sure that those are super high priority. There we are. I'm assuming they can be reached. They might not be able to. Lightning rod is unreachable. Maybe a lightning rod here then? Maybe that would be reachable. Let's have a look. It might be. Yes, it is. Okay, so that's just a wee bit too high up. Put one over here. Actually, let's put one down there instead. Get rid of that one. Cancel. Pop that up to 5. Cancel this one. See, I was trying to put them in the highest points because it makes sense for me to do that, but I guess not. Pop that one in the middle. Maybe have this one over on the far side again. There we are. Cancel this. And top them up with high priorities. Go, go, go. Let's see all of this done, please. As quickly as you can, because I need this room back, because that's one of the main ways that we keep that place from... keep our children from losing their conviction. Have you gone to bed? Well, poop. Chat phone is broken. Everything is going wrong. Well done on Beatram, though, completing that trial. Even despite everything going on. Possible break risk. 2 people now. Yeah, everything is going wrong. Maybe I upgrade. Maybe I increase the difficulty a little bit too much. But you know what? We're going to just soldier on. And if this is the end of us, well, then it's time for a new school. And that's just the way we're going to play. But these sorts of things are going to happen in any game that is in early access and having regular rebalances, especially big, like major patches which rebalance, because they tend to do a whole suite of rebalancing all at once. I think the big problem is that Encrypt right now is one of the only people that prioritizes building. Let's see if we can't get a couple of folks helping out a bit more with that. Heather, I'm going to put you on ultra high priority because you never sleep. Go and repair all of the things and build all of the things, please. It looks like the storm is over, though. So that's not the worst thing. Well, given that, then I'm going to reassess priorities, pop these back down to 4s, and we are going to massively bump the priority on fixing the common rooms and the bedrooms. There we are. You've almost finished this one, so I'll allow you to do that. Encrypt, stop being sick. Please. Hurry up and wake up, dude. Got 3 people on the verge of breaking. Hi, Kaiser. You are now in break territory. Eelstar is not. Winterblade is getting there. We desperately need these things fixed. Now. Can we get... There we go. We've got some healing magic happening. Good. That's what we need to see. That's what we've needed to see for a little while. There we are. Maybe I should put a mana lantern in here. Honestly, wherever we've got a nurse's office, we'll probably have a mana lantern in there. There we are. Okay. Encrypt is off to repair the things. Oh my lord, we lost a couple of the floors as well. My goodness, that was really destructive. I mean, it was a lightning storm, but wow. Alright. Gotta respect it, really. What I don't need you doing, though, is repairing as a priority? Is repairs a higher priority for Encrypt than construction? Oh, well, actually. Where is repair? Well, is construct the same thing? Medical rest, teach, Yeah, I guess construction is all of these things, but they should be lower priority, surely. Could you go... Oh. Well, so we've got some issues. Could you chop? Right, we're going to need all of you out here chopping trees. Go, go, go. Chop, chop, chop. Every single one of you. There were consequences for my actions. Manu. You chop that one. Go. Alright. Let's hope that we can get all of this done as fast as we can. Because our students are slowly losing their mind. I'm a little concerned. No recreation scheduled for whom? They're all on just pure sleep right now. But that's not going to help them because they're not in. They haven't got bedrooms that will give them sleep. That is the biggest problem. Thank goodness we noticed what the problem was, though. Manu, could you take care of this one for me? Let's get that done. No, don't take the wood to the refining beast. Fix the floors and fix the roofs. There we are. Looks like this might work. What a busy episode this has been. Right, we're back up to 3 people on the verge of breaking. There we go. Right. Now, sleeping should help. Let's have a look at how things are going. Volatile. Low magical stuff. I mean, that's always going to happen. You're gifted and you've got a lightning one. Oh, no, actually, you've just got a lightning 1-3. So Winterblade is always going to be a rough one. But you slept outside, which is sad. You are, however, fully rested. So that is giving you some conviction here. Where are you exactly? Right, you're not sleeping anymore. Let's have a look at your groups. Winterblade is definitely in the low conviction sleep category. So it does mean the Winterblade won't sleep if they are fully rested. A good night's sleep will restore. Eating a meal will restore hunger. Right, okay. So in that case then, it does make sense for me to add in does not have. Okay, so status does not have. I think it is fully rested. Yeah, rested. Group rested. That is a shame. We can't force them to oversleep. It seems. I was very much hoping that would be the case, but that does mean that they'll go into the basic regular groups and just take care of their other requirements as needed. Still, let's get these things done. Staff is dancing a little bit. Okay. What? That moment when you're so desperate for a dance, you just decide... Actually, maybe it was a ritual. A magic ritual around the bristlecone tree. Let's believe that, because the alternative is too sad. Void Shroom in school, that's fine. It's somewhere where no one's going to worry about it. And, okay, High Kaiser is no longer... Oh, actually, no, High Kaiser is definitely in a rough place. Eelstar... Possible break risk conviction. Misfire chance 20%. You are way low right now. Minus super hour, but what group are you in? Manu now needs to sleep. Poor Manu. Manu also needs to eat, damn it. And low conviction dance is a bunch of people in here. Just dancing the night away. Okay, well, the school is not in the best state right now. I must confess. However, no one is presently needing rest, so I think maybe we can try and push to try and get rid of whatever this is. I think if it's just a case we just go down there and break it and we're good, that's going to be so annoying. But given that, Eelstar, what we're going to want is Platinum Toast. Let's get you down there. And Silent Psychopath, you're already there. Do we bring Winterblade out? Sure. Yes, we do. So revival flasks, potion of rejuvenations, and potion of greater recharging, and then the rest is potions of recharging. Right, fill up with mana. Go, go, go. Hopefully we can get this done. And that is going to be where we wrap up the episode. My lord, this has been so much more drama than I was expecting. Alright, there be dragons. Well done, you. Let's go and grab some new research. Actually, no. We're not going to give you research. I want you to help out in the rest of the school for a while. You've been far too focused on your research, like many professors I know. Please get to the business of shepherding the future wizards and witches. Right, we've got 3 of... There's the 4th. Perfect. Okay. May be able to get this done. Let's hope that we don't have a break while you're all getting down here, because there is a risk of that. Alright, let's see what this fight is. Bloody man. Oh, it's the whole... Okay. It is the whole fight. Or maybe that door was open then. So, Mountain Keeper attacks the strongest enemy. Okay. We need to get rid of you. The Corrupted Mana Crystal attacks all enemies. Oh. But it's only got 50 health, so it's not that terrible. Bomp. I dislike that you've blinded Easter. Very rude. Slowing Strike or Bolt. I'll just take out the Mana Crystal because, thankfully, our... Can you not target it? I was under the impression that your attacks could target anyway. Yeah, can attack any target. Please. Pop. And... Oh. Oh, okay. No, never mind. The Corrupted Mana Crystal is now a regular Mana Crystal. That is fine. Right, let's get armor on you. They'll probably still attack the strongest target, but let's just hope. Consecrated drops. Let's get mana... some armor on you as well. And then we just want to unleash Flame Lash. No crit. Sad. It's fine. They're going for the armor now. Let's finish this fight. You're going to immediately drop a negative 15 on your sanity, so that's going to be a huge one. Oh, nice. Not too bad there, actually. Not quite going to be able to finish it, but that's fine. Eelstar will be able to finish off with a fireball. Kapow! That is what you get for messing with the school. Right, let's have a look at this. Is that anything? No, it's nothing. Stone Ruins locked. This is as deep as the Underschool goes in early access. For now. Oh, okay. Oh. Alright, well that forced us to actually plumb the depths as far as the depths could be plumbed. Fair enough. Possible break risks, though. Let's have a look at our students. Alright, so we're now bumping up fast, which is good. Same with... You're fine. You're going to be on cloud 9 for a while there, Silent Psychopath. Same for Platinum Toast, actually. Platinum Toast is going to be way up there. Eelstar is still not in a good place because they're purposeless. And that is going to be a problem. In pain, somewhat unstable, rested outside of a medical room. All of these are going to be issues for us, purposeless in particular. Beatrum, you're fine, and Winterblade, you're fine. Eelstar, how are we going to fix you? You're always going to be doom and gloom because you're Raven Cult. The purposeless is a big problem, though. We need to get you a medal. Solo learner, cast at a learning stone 50 times in an intermediate classroom with no other students present. Solo learner, bronze trial cast. Okay. So I could get both of those at the same time. I could just have you charge a lantern. Let's make sure that you've got that as a primary. Yes, you do. We are now going to drop these back down to regular levels, I think. There we are. The other ones that you've got, let's have a look. You've also got dance in a recreation room, 35. Well, that shouldn't be hard for you to get at all. These ones a little bit more tricky because I'm going to have to give you a special schedule where it is just go and learn at times when no one else is learning. But that shouldn't be too hard. As I don't... Beatram is the only student right now in a learning group. Which is glorious. We will add one for Eelstar. Let's go ahead and add solo learning. Or just Eelstar specifically in here. Where are you? There you go. And sure, you can take the basic student one. Is there a way for me to copy these? There is not. That's a little bit of a shame. Oh well. Let's just get these where they need to be then. And a little bit of work. Actually, what I could do is get the staff out there a little bit earlier. So there is like a special time when staff might teach. That's a possibility, but I don't think we'll play with that for now. We'll just do this. We want some recreation in the middle of the day. There we go. And then we want 2 eats and a recreation. There we are. That'll have to do for the time being. Eelstar, you've got your own thing to be working on. Assuming we ever get you out of awful conviction for you to go and do that. I guess once you've slept, you've eaten, and you've danced the night away, you will. Still, we'll see what we can do. Peeps are having some fun. There we go. Eelstar, is your conviction raising at all? Let's have a quick look. Not, but once you get a couple more nice bits of food in you, then maybe it'll balance out. Also, when you're not in pain and you haven't, the resting in a non-medical room runs out, that'll probably help a little bit. But we're still... we've got some problems that we still need to fix. But that's going to have to be it for today. I had no idea that we were going to end up getting as deep down into the Underschool as we did, but I'm kind of glad that we have. We've still got lots of branches. This is more than I was honestly expecting out of the early access. But we've still got plenty that we need to do around the school. Sadly, we didn't get to do anything with this, but we were kind of just fixing problems for this whole episode. I think that's okay, though, every now and then. I certainly enjoyed myself, and I hope you did too. Let me know down in the comments if you did. But until next time, and as always, from myself and all of the students and indeed the faculty of the Refuge of the Painful Tide, do take care.